Alright, YouTubers, it's early morning in Ghana here. It's almost 4:37 a.m. today, and then today I want to take you something new on WordPress. So we are going to download WordPress, and then I'll teach you how to install it on your system before we start learning how to work around with WordPress, working with plugins, working with themes, and other features of WordPress. That is what we'll be doing. So first of all, we need to download WordPress from WordPress website. So I've just opened my browser, so I'll go to Google. I have Google here. It's loading, so wait for it to finish loading. Then I'll type WordPress because we are looking for WordPress. So I'll say, and that will take us to wordpress.com. So we have wordpress.com here. We are going to wordpress.com, and then we have WordPress, which is 4.96, which is the latest version we are to download. So I'll hit on the download button or here to download WordPress onto my system. So any of them will do. So you're either downloading zip or the tag format, so any of them will do. So I have started downloading WordPress, so let's wait for it to finish downloading, then we'll continue from that point. Alright, so our WordPress has finished downloading, so I'll open WordPress, and then I'll extract it down here, and we can move it to our root level to start installing WordPress. So now we have WordPress extracted here, and then this is the content of WordPress. So I'm going to leave the folder the same name as WordPress, then we'll copy it onto my root folder level, then we paste it here. Right, so let me pick the folder name as the URL, as we always do, WordPress, and we are expected to create a database for our WordPress website. So we'll create a database localhost whilst I navigate to my WordPress website, localhost, then I'll paste my URL WordPress, then hit on the enter key whilst I go back to create a database. Alright, so I'll paste it here, then create my database. Database is created, so I'll go back to my installation tab, and here I'm required to select my English, or the language that I want to install WordPress with. So there are different languages that you can select, but I'm going to stick with English because our training is going to be based on English. So I'll hit English, which is United States, and you can also select a different English if you want to have English UK, and then English Canada. So Ghana, we use some English UK, so let me stick with that. So I'll go with English UK, then I'll hit on continue button, and WordPress is processing, so let's give it some few minutes to finish processing. Okay, it's done. So here we're supposed to provide what our database name, username, password, host, and then our table and prefix that we'll be using too as well. So I hit on go, and then that is going to take me to the next page. So with my database name, which is WordPress, alright, my username, which is root, and then there's no password for this root username, and then our host is localhost, and then our table prefix is going to be WP, and then I'll add S to it. So WordPress is, so I'll hit on submit, and then we begin with the installation process by hitting on the run the installation. So I'll hit on it, and then whilst it's running, let's give it some few minutes to finish with the installation, and when it is done, I'll get back to you on your screen. Alright, so it's already done. So now we are supposed to give our site a name. So you know the name, Da-viruz system, and then the name we'll be using to log in, you already know that, which is what, Avinash, and then the password, which is going to be Pandic006, and then I'll confirm my password. This email address is very important, especially when it comes to a live server. you're expected to enter an email address that when there's a problem, they can send you a message. But this is just my local server. So with my local server, I can put any email address just like I do with other tutorials. So I'm going to use avinash@gmail.com, and then discourage search engines for indexing this site. This is a local hosted website, so I can check that because it's my local machine. But if it is a live server hosting, please do not take this, because this is going to discourage search engines from indexing your site, and it's going to be very bad. That means that search engines will not be able to find your site online. So please do not take this if it is a live hosted application. But if it's local hosted one, this search engine cannot get to your site. You can discourage them from accessing this site, because if you allow search engine to index, it's only going to add more features to your WordPress website locally hosted. Meanwhile, search engines cannot get to it because it's a local hosted website. So that is why I'm hitting on discourage search engines, so that to remove some of those features off, so that my WordPress can run smoothly. So I hit on the install button, and then it proceeds with the next installation, and then I believe when it is done, we can come back to continue from there. All right, so our installation is done. So WordPress has been installed, and thank you and enjoy it. So we hit on the login button so that we can log into our WordPress website with the username and details that we have just selected. So the username we have is Avinash. The password has already been entered, so you don't need to enter the password again, because I've already saved the username and the password on my system. So you can also do the same thing if it is a local machine. So I hit on login, and then it's logging me into my WordPress website. Now WordPress has been installed successfully, and there are certain things we need to run after installing WordPress, and especially we need to delete most of the demo things that comes with WordPress, like demo posts, demo pages, comments, themes, and then plugins, and so forth and so on. So the first thing I will start is post. So I'll go to post, and I'm going to delete all the demo posts that comes with WordPress, which is hello. I will hit on trash, and then that is going to delete that post off, and then it's gone. So I'll go to pages to find out whether there's a demo page. Yeah, we have some demo pages here too that comes with WordPress, so I'm going to delete them off, because we'll be doing that ourselves. So I'll come to bulk action, then I say move to trash, and then it's going to move them to trash by hitting on the apply button, and that is going to move these two pages to the trash folder. If you want, you can follow to the trash and delete them, because trash is here. If I hit on trash, then I can follow trash and then delete those two permanently off from this application. So I'll hit on bulk action, then I'll select delete permanent and hit on apply button, and that is going to delete them permanently off from the machine. So let's go to comments and check comments to see comments. There are no comments. We go to plugins. Let's leave appearance for now, and then plugins, we have two plugins that are always installed automatically anytime you install WordPress. We're also going to remove them by hitting on the checkbox to check the two of them. Then I'll go to bulk action, then I have delete, and then apply OK, and then it's deleting the two of them off from the system, so the plugins are gone. We'll be installing plugins ourselves and themes, so don't worry about these two plugins. So we come to tools, and then tools, we have everything okay. So I'll go to settings, and then settings, we're supposed to give the site a general name, we're supposed to give it a tagline, and in the URL where we'll be accessing our website, which is localhost WordPress, which is cool. We have the email address. They'll have members. Anyone can register. So if I check this, that means I'm giving members who visit my WordPress website to be able to register on my WordPress website. But if I don't want them to be able to register, I can uncheck this off from it so that they can register on my WordPress website. And if you're also giving them opportunity to register, what type of user role do you want them to play? We have subscribers, we have contributors, authors, editor, and administration. The first default one is what, a subscriber. So if you're allowing them to register, then that be a turn on what subscriber for them, or any of these options that you feel a new subscriber should be. That is up to you to decide. And language is English, time zone is TCU 0+, and then date format is what we have here, time format the same thing, and then the week starts on Monday. Is that true? If your week starts on Monday, that is cool, but my week starts on Sunday, so I'll hit Sunday, then save settings. Then we go to writing. Now when we come to writing, this is the default post category is on categorized, and we'll have default post format, which is standard, and then we have mail server, email address, login, and other things you can fill, but for now we'll just leave those ones hanging. Then we'll go to reading. Then reading, we have blog pages showed at most how many, 10, and then so forth and so on. I believe this is okay. So the most important ones we'll be looking at is media, and then this permalinks we have here. So I'll go to media first, and then media here we have the last option of uploading files, which is organize my uploads into months and year-based folders. Now I don't want to organize them into months and year-based folders. I want them to all be in one folder. So if I'm looking for a particular image, I know that they are all in one folder, and that is the folder that I'm going to target. If they are being organized in months and years, if it happens that I upload a picture today and then 2 years to come, I'm going to look for that picture. You'll be wondering how the folders that I'm going to search through before I'm able to get that. So I'll make sure I uncheck this so that I can have all my pictures uploaded on one folder, and anytime I'm searching for those images, I can go to that folder and pick that image. I'll hit on the save changes button, and then that saves it. Then we'll come to the permalinks. Then permalinks here, we have the links view type, and the links view type we have this day and name. So display the day and then the name. So the day is here 2018-06-30, then the name is sample page, but that is not how we want our site to be displayed. We want our site to be displayed in a short URL, so we'll have the post name only. So add the post name to our URL, and that is all. That is all how we want our URL to look, so that if I'm going to a contact page on my website, I can just have, for example, I can have localhost WordPress /contact us, or if it's a live server, I can have www.this.com/contact us instead of having www. Then you have the date/contact page. No, I only want to have www.this.com/contact us page. So we only move it to what? The post name, and then this is the URL that we'll be using for the rest of our training. So let's hit on the save button, and we are done cleaning up WordPress. But one more thing to do is the dashboard. So let's go back to the dashboard and see how best we can clean the dashboard, and then we are done with our WordPress installation and customization. So what else do you want to display on screen? So look at all these plenty things. I don't want to display all of them, so the only thing I want to display right now is this quick draft that I want to display. So I'll go to screen option, then I'm going to uncheck all of them except the quick draft is what I want on my dashboard. So I'll uncheck this, uncheck this, uncheck this, and then uncheck this too as well. So I'm only left with my quick draft on my dashboard, because as we start installing plugins and so most of them will also start appearing on my dashboard. So it's better for me to clean it now and also decide which plugin menu appears on this dashboard. So as we start installing plugins, you start seeing some of these things on the dashboard. So I'll stop here, and then if you like this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel, hit the comment button, and please like the video and share it to as well. Somebody somewhere is waiting to learn less, because there are so many things here you can learn on your own without needing to pay any penny for it, because people spend a lot of money sitting in classroom to learn, but here you are having it all at your disposal on just one channel that you can learn everything. So please hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment, and share as well. You can follow us on our Facebook page, which is Da-viruz System. Just search us on Facebook as Da-viruz System, and then hit the like button on Facebook. On this note, I say bye for now.